Blue. Hiya. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Appears I have clowned slightly. I have broken my webcam. Oops. How is everybody today? It's bank holiday here in the UK, but some of us carry on doing ridiculous or random things, like work. There we go. We're back. Let's drop it down a little bit. So, hey, how's it all go? I am your host today. I am Mike Ellsworth. Otherwise known as the internet's Muppet. Change scene onto the intermission so that it's like slightly more reasonable. There we go. Going to be testing out some new kit later, hopefully. Maybe even turning. Good lord. The joys of doing this with a webcam rather than a real camera is annoying. Yeah, try out some of the kit, like maybe turning my phone into a camera, seeing how that'll work. But you know, Pixel should work, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there we go. Boop. Alright, I've also set up a giant fan, my biggest fan, and it's right over there. So I get a nice cool breeze whilst I do all this. And I promise I will get around to making it smart. I'll probably put a YouTube video about that. Because I'm going to see if I can make it controllable by you people. But I'm going to put it right here in front of my face. And I'm going to make it so you can turn it on and off. So randomly I'll just go in the face because people have turned on my fan. And I'm also possibly going to see if I can have a raspberry mode. And by raspberry, I mean so make my computer make a raspberry blow noise whilst blowing me in the face, and maybe a little spittle in the form of a water spray, because why not? I love how the justification for doing fun things rather than serious things is always, why not? Yeah. Oh, nuts. I've got to tweet out about the fact that I am now on stream. And again, nobody else is going to care because it's bank holiday here in the UK and it's a day where people shouldn't be working on a computer. But it's a zombie apocalypse, so all bets are off. Oh, coffee. Twitter. Should really automate this stuff. There's like apps for this on Twitch, but they were doing it before and I didn't like the "Hey, we live." Does anybody else do that whilst I'm thinking? You know what? I don't think I can. You know, let's find out. I'll put it on the screen in a moment once I've done this tweet. Oh, nearly sent it to the wrong address. There we go. Right, tweet sent. Let us open a window that doesn't contain my work emails, so I don't get in trouble. Let's switch to the in-game view. There we go. Well, how about we go have a look if this stuff can be configured. So, Matt Heffy, go love me some Trivium. I think it's under. Nope, it's not the panels. I do need to do those because I don't have any on my Twitch stream, if you haven't noticed. And I think the one I have is called Social Stream, this one. Let's open it. No, it only opens in my OBS, unfortunately. But I do have my OBS, a second copy of it, on my Mac as well as on my Windows PC. So we can do both at the same time. I have no idea why I'm making that noise. Do I get to control Pixel Rock from here? No, I don't. Okay. I'm not a big fan of how they've called the login the summoning ritual. No. Also, I don't want to log in on here because it's logged in on the one of my Windows machine, and that would be a mess. Yeah. I'm just going to have a quick look and see if it allows me to customize it. Oh, no, it does allow me to customize it. Haha! Found the customize button. Thank you, 1:36 AM. Appreciate it. Right, so here we go. We live out here is the message it says when it's starting a stream. Ending a stream is great stream today. Thank everyone for hanging out. Generic as. Reminder is switching to some bleh. Let's go. And game changes, the same deal. And I can insert the title of my stream or the game I'm playing. I don't really play games on stream, so I don't think that's applicable. Yeah, I must admit this is okay. And now I see why people have stream decks. It's like easier. There we go. Switch it back to big head mode. Oh, my big head mode is oh, Fuzzington. Ew, I like that as a name. Especially if you're a cat. That sounds like a very cool cat name. Yeah. Right. Okie dokie. Right, so I can muck around with those. Right. That's the reason why it sucks. It rotates for a bunch of messages like, let's get it. We're doing it live. We are here. And let's go. Like, do I sound like one of the Dude Perfect? And if you have no idea what I mean, Dude Perfect. Like, do I look like one of these, like, sports bros Like, I am not dude perfect. I'm more like, dude, what happened to you? Also, I've never seen the picture of them with their all shaved eyebrows. That is one of the most disturbing pictures I have ever seen in my life. No, no. Unless you have alopecia or a good reason for it, I can't read your facial expression if you have no eyebrows. Let's remove that before my nightmares are relived forever. Oh, I am being followed by a ninja, and a very young ninja if he was born in 1993. So, how's it going, Uchiha? Or shall I be calling you by your informal name of Sasuke? With my horrible Japanese pronunciation. That would make him 20. Yes, because people born in 1993 are all children. Like, every last one of them. Like, childs. Childs, I say. Right, anyway. Let's go. Let's go have a look at what I was actually intending to look at, shall we? Mm-hmm. Before I get distracted by fuzzy. Honestly, I am sane. Has anybody ever said that and actually appeared sane? Or is it every time somebody says something like that, they appear like they're going to go and break something? And once this stream is over, sometime this evening, I am redoing my desk. I have cables everywhere. Like, KVM cables. Random USB-C cables that I don't actually know where they're coming from. Probably may want to know where they're coming from. And shizzle like that. Right. And I've distracted myself enough. Right, so as some / all of you may know, I have been working on... What is that? Ruby. Yeah, I'm not... I don't... Oh! Lorna's working on the Zero API. Interesting. Anyway, so I've been working on this big Twitch TypeScript implementation of the logs.io libraries, and I did some automation stuff. Like, actually, you know what? I'm just going to merge this in for now because I want it all in the master branch. And for those of you who do not know what Git is or have no idea what I'm talking about, Git uses a branch methodology for maintaining your code. So normally, not necessarily all the time, you have your master branch, and that is all the code you have. That is the core, and that is like what you want in the real world. And then you have your forks. It's a different concept entirely. You have your branches. Now the branches are when you want to add a feature or change or fix something, you take a branch which at a point in time forks it away, and then you can work on it in parallel, and they can move, and then you put it back in, and that's then how you manage your code, and how you manage multiple people and multiple features and multiple things all be merged into one. And I was thinking about this the other day, like 3 days ago. It's got to be an easy way of managing this stuff. So, I do need to remove the Greenkeeper branch on here. Alright, so I'm going to clean up that initial test branch as it's, pretty useless. Yeah, it's probably pretty self-explanatory there. But I have been using some tooling, so integrations, Git Guardian, and GitHub. Now, should have this thing called Snick. also enabled. There we go. And it's got a whole bunch of my projects in there. Ugh. Does it have a search filter? Some form of searching thing. Let's look for... Nope, because... Nope. See all projects. Like, see if it... I mean, does it... Nah. Oh, here we go. Ah, there we go. Search. So let's try TypeScript. Here we go. And tested 16 hours ago, and it's got nothing. Interesting. GitHub integration. Does it have one? Inherit from integration settings. Ultimately fix. Inherit from. Yeah. It appears I'm looking at a repo which is too new for this as a principle. I need to look at one that's broken. Right, let's open it up. Let's go back to the dashboard because the dashboard has all the broken ones on there. Let's have a look at this old project of mine. It's a wee bit old, like wee bit. Let's retest. I think this may be a private repo. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's a private repo. In-game, switch it to a scene so that you can actually see it, because otherwise, what's the fleeting point? There we go. Alright. Project owner? Wouldn't that be me? There we go. Imported by project owner repository. Alright, cool. Let's go in here. It's not creating the PRs though. Once again, a bad project to look at because it doesn't have one. What I want is one of the PR ones. Ooh, interesting. There's a big old button saying it. All right, open a fix PR. Could not find any valid credentials. Oh, indeed. Okay, so you know what those streams where you should really look at what you want to do first and check what you want to do before you do it. Do it. God, I sound like the world's worst Darth Sidious impersonator. Here we go. Right. This one is an old repo. It has a whole bunch of stuff, and it's all SNCC bots. You know, it's all dependencies and stuff that it's managed. So what it's done is it's gone and registered the problems, and it said which package has been done, where the fixes are. So it's given me the changelog for the package it's trying to work with, and then it's trying to bump it. So just PR settings, commit messages. Cool, so it has a full breakdown, and it then runs it for its own checks. It doesn't run it through the Git Guardian and stuff because they happened before I turned. That's after I turned all this on. But it's automatically created a PR. Now the thing is, for me, I can easily go, oh, that looks right. Merge it. Great. We now have that code in the master branch. Wonderful. But why did I have to go in and click that button? Like, what's the point? Why can't I, if it's just a dependency thing and it passes its tests, can't it do it itself? Why can't it automatically merge a PR? If it passes its tests, it passes all of the checks that are. Anyway, Fiddlesticks. Notification from bad bit. Yeah. Why can't we just have the tools manage themselves within the realms of possible and simple? Or am I just lazy? What's your opinions, everybody? Think I'm lazy? Think I should do it? I'm not sure. Yeah. I work better with feedback. Just saying. If people want to tell me I'm being stupid or like help. Oh, I should have recorded that as a GIF. It's like, oh, do I get to do that? Oh god, Trust you, Cal. Thanks. Should have seen that one coming, like right out the gates. All right. Lazy is good. Lazy is efficient when applied correctly. Oh. My GitHub is giving me an email. I'm just going to open it off the side so I can open it and not expose my emails to everybody. Come on, Gmail. There we go. And it's actually... where's the pop-out button? There we go. Yeah. I now have some information over the fact that this is now still vulnerable. But it's keeping everything up to date. So as I said, the tools are actually already telling me everything I need to know. It's telling me what's broke, where it's broke, how it's broke. It's giving me all that information. Oh, interesting. I don't remember. Oh, I forgot I automated the build pipeline to Heroku with this app. Heroku. Right. I'm going to do something sensible because Jess pointed this out yesterday. Right. My developer-friendly one. Heroku. There we go. Enable extension, cool. I do actually need to add a quick extension to this as well. Extensions. One pass. Because otherwise I'm not actually going to be able to do any of my blooming intentions. There we go. That's great. So how do I go? Alright, better do that one over here. Trying to manage screens is hard. How do professional streamers do this? They talk through you doing simple, mundane tasks and hard tasks at the same time. Like, jeez. Not all of us are gifted. It's a miracle I can get up and wash myself in the morning, let alone do anything productive. There we go. sign in with my email, etc., that I am not going to say out loud by mistake, like I occasionally do. I do want a Stream Deck. I'm very, very tempted with a Stream Deck. 1 second, ladies and germs. I've realised I have forgotten my YubiKey. Whoops. There we go. Right, so I need my one-time password from my YubiKey to reactivate my OnePass in a fresh browser. Which is always awkward because I use a battery case on my phone, which is funking huge. Like, huge. The phone is not that thick. There we go. I wrote in YubiKey communication. This is not good. Oh, there we go. Cool. Right. One-time password, which technically could read out because it wouldn't matter, but let's not, mess with the gods of passwords and security. Because they may go, no! Just no! Okay. So, Chrome, settings, Heroku, login. Huh. Never. Oh. How old are some of these applications that they're going to die? At least 2 of them. Oh, whoops. So where is that conference at? So GitHub. Sign in. Autofill. That's not going to work because I changed it from being OnePass to text message a while ago. When I realized I had too much stuff registered on one device, making it very, very insecure. Oh, not a fan of this, whatever this song is. Switch it. Some chip tunes. There we go. So we had You Can Mind Else. And oh no, it wasn't. It was Hackfronts Conference Quiz. So if any of you ended up going to the conference, I used to run. Well, used to? It's not happened for 2 years. So is that a used to or haven't run in a while? Used to do interactive things. So quizzes, we had an AR game the 1 year, all sorts of things. This is one really quick hacky app we put together to... Yeah, dude, it's been 2 years. Last one was 2017. I think. Let's check. 20 has... yeah. Was that 2018? Okay, it was a 2018. So it's 2 years. This year was the last one. And you can tell I was the guy leading most of the web design because it is stark and very simple. Your mortality. Oh, damn. That's a harsh way to go from it. But do I know who Fuzz Fuzzington is? That's deeply concerning for me. Ugh. It's not a Twitch. It's not a name. What? pseudonym I remember from it. Have you just checked? Cal, what have you? Oh, Cal, you're confusing me for no apparent reason. Ugh. Anyway, right. Yeah, thanks for the confusion there, bud. Oh, definitely turning more Canadian with all the buds. Anyway, so yeah, and this was a quick app to mingle with it. So we've now upgraded the one repo and it's working. Now I want to know where it's deploying to, because I completely have forgotten like everything. Integrations, notifications, webhooks. Ah, okay. So it is one of these, but which one is it? It's not a 2017 quiz, is it? Doesn't look like it's that one. But yes, it is because it says so right there. Someone shoot me! Like, just take me outside, put me behind a barn, and simplify my life. Oh, God, I love the fact that when you work with a distributed team, there are people still actually working and they see that your Slack is open, so they ask questions. Wunderbar! Anyway, right. That also means that this didn't deploy. So, let's go back to the code. It says it's got one environment. How do you trigger to deploy? I thought it was always on the master. Let's have a look. So let's delete that. View more branches. Unless there's a weird setting. Let's go to the settings. I wonder if that domain still works. Thank you for coming along for this episode of looking at trash code that nobody remembers to see how the hell it works. Right. I'm gonna have to return to doing cat apps, which I know will make some people happy, but I actually want to do something productive today and then do some cat apps because, yeah, I know that's not going to work anymore because of the number is long dead, but oh God. Having a mad one. Deploy. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ha ha! Add this to a pipeline so GitHub is connected. It's on the master branch. Okay, so it's a manual deploy step because I haven't got auto magic deploys on. Because that's the smart way to do things. Alright. What happens if I enable? Okay. I'm going to enable them all. And then I'm going to do something horrendous. Because I want to see what happens. What happens Actually, let's fit upgrade connects. This is what happens when you have too many repos and too many packages that are out of date. So what happens when you leave a project to go stale for 3 years? You know what? I'm going to mark this one as archived. And I'll deal with it some other day. But this way, nobody can blame me for having hokey code in the universe. I'm just going to see if that still opens. Now that it's being redeployed. Settings. Open. And it's built at least. Oh, you know what? I have run out of steam for this today. It's the bank holiday. It's warm outside. There's beer out there. Unless I can get a chatty thing going on stream, I think I'm going to call it quits because I don't have the energy today. Too much stuff, other stuff, like sun, sea, sand, even though I can't do any of the sea or sand bit, but the sun would be nice. Right, you know what? Nuts to it. I'm a punch it, people. For those of you who come along and had a wee chat, thank you very much. I've made it a grand total of half an hour today, which is the shortest stream I've ever done, because I've just run out of poof to be able to do it. So, right, next time I will. I'm going to have learned a little bit more about Vue.js over the weekend, because that's my plan, so that I can do more of the CatzApp next week. See how that goes. I've also got a live stream with Angel from Circle CI on Tuesday. If you want to come and chat with us, we're going to be going through best practices with CI/CD, how to do smoke testing in applications, and he is going to rip apart some of my work to tell me how to make it better. Because, okay, I know how to write tests and I know how to build a decent application, but don't always follow the best practices. So he's going to be doing that. And I also have a webinar next week. So if anybody wants to come and talk best practices in observability, you can. And because of the fact that I actually have to do this for work at the moment, I have this event with work on, which is our first virtual conference around open source software for observability. So logging, metrics, and traces. It's all about the open source components of it. So we have people from Prometheus, Jaeger, Scott Hanselman, who has a large presence in DevOps and whatnot on the Azure sphere. So yeah, come check all that stuff out. You can catch me at UK Mad Els on Twitter. Sayonara, suckers.